What's going on, everyone? My name is Scorpion, coach of the L.E.A.F agents, and welcome back to Battle Hub Draft League Season 1, Week 6. And today we're going to be taking on Rolder, head coach of the Down Under Krookodiles. We are slowly but surely nearing the end of the season. I believe there is 9 weeks during the regular one, and obviously playoffs will follow if we make it to that. But for now, we're going to be tasked with taking on our Week 6 matchup. Now, as per usual, I'm going to have a little team building thought process and matchup overview at the start of the video, and the Wi-Fi battle will follow. So if you guys are excited, please let me know by leaving a like and also subscribing if you're new. Feel free to stick around for the team building thought process, or just skip straight to the Wi-Fi battle with the timestamp in the description down below if you want. But then without further ado, let's get right into it. So Rolder's got a pretty powerful squad here. As you can see, my team is still unchanged on the left, and his team is on the right here. And he's got the powerful Sun squad out here. He's got the Torkoal, Lilligant Hisui, Arcanine Hisui, Saucebuck, which is really cool to see, Slitherwing, Monstrous Galar, Overquill, Typhlosion, Skeledirge, Dragalge, and the Meloetta. So lots of powerful threats there. Very offensive team. As you guys may know, I love offense. So I actually really like Rolder's team as well. Last week we faced Electric Terrain. This week we are facing Sun. So let's get into breaking this team down. Obviously, this is a very offensive squad, but I actually thought that this team was a decent matchup for mine, mainly because I have some pretty powerful threats that can handle fire types. Now, initially, while I was drafting my team, I realized I was drafting a team that was relatively weak to fire, but because of the way I basically went about my drafting process, I essentially ended up with a team that can actually handle fire types pretty well. And thus, I am actually pretty confident in this week's matchup. But obviously, we never know how it's going to go. I did my best to try and combat his team. And let's get into the team that I brought for this week. First of all, as you may be able to see, I finally decided to get off my lazy bum and actually give my Pokemon nicknames. The world and his wife has been yelling at me for doing it, so we're doing it today. Feel free to judge my terrible nickname choices in the description down below. We are also going to be bringing these Pokemon into the battle, obviously. So, I'm not going to give you guys a full nickname breakdown of why I chose them. I'm going to give you guys a overview on why I brought these Pokemon instead, since I assume that's what you're here for. But again, feel free to roast me in the comments. So, first of all, we are bringing Barraskewda off the bench this week. Now, like I said previously, there's a lot of fire types on Rolder's team, and I also could definitely use a non-Sucker Punch priority user in this week, given the fact Lilligant Hisui is out there. So I thought Barraskewda was actually a very good solid pick. With its amazing speed here against Rolder's team, I was able to run a lot of HP EVs, which is going to come in clutch. We are running the Life Orb because I honestly don't want Barraskewda to get locked into a move. We also have another Choice Band user, as you may be able to see on the right here. So I thought a Life Orb would do just nicely. We're obviously running Liquidation for the main stab, Close Combat and Psychic Fangs for coverage, as it hits his entire team neutrally, and then Aqua Jet for the powerful priority that's going to come in clutch, mainly against the Arcanine Hisui and some of the other setup sweepers. So I thought Barraskewda was a really good time to take him off the bench here, and I'm very excited to see how it's going to do in the battle. Next up, we have the Great Tusk. Now, I've actually run a different Great Tusk set every single week, and today is no different because today we are unleashing the power of Choice Banded Great Tusk. This is honestly also one of my favorite Great Tusk sets. This Pokemon obviously hits like an absolute truck, especially with this item attached. And with the Photosynthesis, we can actually use Roller's own Sun against him, which is what I'm very excited for this week, because it's going to boost Great Tusk's already powerful moves to absolutely astronomical levels. We're also running Ice Spinner and Rapid Spin for coverage, just in case the Overquill decides to set up hazards, or in case the Torkoal does. Excuse me. And we have the Ice Spinner just in case the Monstrous Galar is going to try and sponge a hit, as well as the Hisui and Lilligant. Now, I'm not expecting to be able to collect Ice Spinner very often. My opponent is going to be mashing the stabs, because Great Tusk is going to absolutely tear this team apart. Very excited to see how it does. And yeah, like I said, I just love Choice Band and Great Tusk in general. So let's see how it does. These are the two main offensive threats of the team, or at least the main 2 breakers, and we are accompanying those with the Rotom Wash and the Dachsbun combo. Rotom Wash and Dachsbun, neither of them have seen a little action in a little while. Obviously, Rotom Wash, I call it malfunction for a reason, because of the incident in week 3. But it is actually back once again, and it's going to try to redeem itself. We are running a specially defensive set with as much HP and special defense as possible. Volt Switch and Hydro Pump mainly for pivoting purposes and stab, obviously. Thunder Wave to try and cripple the threats, because I'm mainly running Rotom Wash as a check to the Monstrous Galar. Obviously, we can threaten it with the Volt Switch. It's not going to be able to block our Volt Switch unless it's Terra Ground, in which case, of course, it's hit super effectively by Hydro Pump. And we are also running the Rain Dance so we're able to reset the sun just like we did against the more manual sun team in week 2. So I thought Rotom was a very good bring this week. We're running leftovers for some longevity, and the 44 special attack EVs actually allow us to guarantee to a KO a physically defensive Torkoal with Hydro Pump even if the sun is up, so that's why that's there. Next up, he's being accompanied by Dachsbun. Also, Dachsbun hasn't seen much action since week 2, but is coming off the bench once again this week to help us with the many fire types, thanks to its amazing ability, Well-Baked Body. We're running a full defensive set for support this week, Relaxed Nature with 0 speed, IVs to be able to get those slow. Baton passes off. I thought that was going to be a good idea, and we're running the Play Rough from main stab, mainly for the Hisuian Lilligant, and also obviously the Wish and Protect combo to try and get the rest of our team the wishes, and also make it easier for Dachsbun itself to receive them. We're also running the Rocky Helmet because of the fact that we're running physically defensive. We're mainly here to just be a general check to Hisuian Lilligant and the Hisuian Arcanine. Those are probably my two biggest fears of Rolder's team. So that's where Dachsbun is really going to come in clutch. And I'm excited to see it off the bench for the first time this week. Well, not for the first time, but just excited to see it in action this week again. Next up, we are running the Terra Water Iron Leafs, actually also very similar to the week 2 battle we fought, very similar matchups overall. This time we're running Swords Down, Psyblade, Terra Blast Water, and Substitute. The Terra Blast Water is going to give us a lot of setup opportunities, as obviously changing our type to water is suddenly going to make a lot of Pokemon no longer be able to hit us super effectively. Psyblade and Terra Blast Water actually hit the entire team for neutral damage, so that's why we're going with that. Late game sweeper as per usual. Honestly, I thought to just bring this Iron Leaf set off the bench once again this week because it's just an absolute monster and it's going to get the late game sweep that we're hopefully looking for. And then last but not least, we are running Substitute on it to be able to be immune to potential Will-O-Wisps or Yawns coming our way from the Skeledirge or the Torkoal. So that's why that's there. Like I said, the coverage hits the entire team neutrally anyway. Obviously, the EVs allow us to maximize our attack while still getting a speed boost from the Quark Drive. So we have a speed boost while still being able to set up Swords Dances. So very powerful stuff. And then last but not least, we're bringing Frostlass. Now, Frostlass might be a bit of a surprising addition. However, there's two main reasons why I'm bringing Frostlass this week. The first one is as a general emergency check to the setup sweepers. I know Arcanine Hisui is likely to be choice, but I'm also expecting it to potentially be a Flame Charge set. And Moltres Galar obviously also is infamous for running that dual dance set with Agility and Nasty Plot. And obviously the Hisuian Lilligant can also run Victory Dance. So there's a lot of powerful setup sweepers. And basically the way I wanted to do is I wanted to have an emergency check that can pretty much stop these Pokemon no matter what. Obviously last week we had a bit of trouble picking off Hawlucha because even though we were plenty prepared for it, we got chipped down enough to the point where it was still able to pick us off. And the fear of getting swept by it did actually happen. So I wanted to basically ensure that that wouldn't happen again. Now obviously, I can't guarantee it. Frostlass is holding the Focus Stance, which can easily be broken by a Hazard. But luckily we do have the best Rapid Spitter in the game, so removing hazards is not going to be that big of a deal, especially because Rolder only has 2 Ghost types on his team, which really fear the other stab moves for Great Tusk. So we're running Spikes, Icy Wind, Thunder Wave, and Destiny Bond. Now those last 2 moves are mainly what it's going to be using throughout the battle. It's going to be trying to cripple the opposition with Thunder Wave, trying to slow them down as they are obviously sped up from their setup moves. And then lastly, it's able to use Destiny Bond to actually finish them off. Now, in case Destiny Bond doesn't work, we are also running Spikes to be able to force progress no matter what. Obviously, my opponent's team this week doesn't really appreciate hazards. And we're also running Icy Wind just in case a Pokemon tries to break through the paralysis and get additional speed boosting moves up, as that allows them to allows us basically to force them to still be slower than us. And Frostlass is basically there to just weaken an offensive threat, so one of our teammates can finish it off. So we're running a nice balanced score this time, obviously being a bit more safe than the usual hyper offense that I like running. But I reckon this team is still going to get a lot of good stuff done. I'm really liking the combination of Rotom Wash and Dachsbun this week, so actually quite glad that I drafted those Pokemon now. But yeah, we're going to see how this team does. Good luck, have fun to my opponent for this week. And thank you guys for watching, obviously, and I'll see you in the battle. Alright, and here we are with the battle of BHDL Week 6 against Rolder. I believe he should be searching already, so let's see how we do. There he is. Perfect. I'm going to try and write down his team as we go here. So let's see. Okay, he's got the Overquill. Wasn't expecting that. Torkoal. Let's see. Hisuian Arcanine. Moltres Galar, quite scary. Skeledirge. And the Hisuian Lilligant. Alright, cool. So, I'm thinking that my original game plan was going to be to lead with the Great Tusk. I'm thinking that's still going to be the play here, because I'm also obviously expecting the Torkoal lead. And Great Tusk should have a good time getting a kill straight away here. So let's just go with that and see how we do from there. So I'm just going to quickly lead Great Tusk. And you know, we'll put Iron Leaves at the back because that is my my Terra Water win condition. So let's go with that. Good luck, have fun, Roller, obviously, for this week. And let's see how we do. Really hoping that the Leaf Agents will finally be able to get another win, man. They are on a bit of a losing streak at the moment, but let's see how we do today. Okay, here we go. So what does he lead with? Tweety. That is the... Ooh, that's the Moltres Galar. Probably expecting the Great Tusk lead, honestly. Good play from him. Alright, so we can't stay in here. Obviously, I'm mostly expecting a Hurricane here. Or potentially a Terra Blast, like Terra Blast Fairy or Grass. All of those kill me, so I don't think I can afford to stay in with Great Tusk. Close combat does kill, but that's obviously not accounting the Terra. We have to be careful. Let's just go Hard Road and Wash. That's what we brought it for, after all. Could potentially also go Frostlass to try and like cheese it straight away. I don't think that's safe. I think going Road and Wash is safe first. I think Frostlass is also obviously good against other things, whereas Rotom is mainly for Moltres Galar. We actually have the right moveset this week, which is obviously good. Don't want another week free into them again. So we'll go Rotom here. And oh, he goes for Air Slash. Okay, no, so we don't even Hurricane. Interesting. Unfortunate miss there, I have to say, but we definitely would have eaten that still, so I don't think that mattered too much. This should be a free Volt Switch here, though, because he's got no ground types, which is big. Don't think he'll be Terra Ground either against my team, so let's just go for the Volt Switch there. Actually stays in, which is interesting. Let's see. Fiery Wrath. Doesn't do that much. We eat. Nice. Volt Switch. Has some good damage as well. So obviously we get the free pivot out here. Let's see, we could go Barraskewda to try and revenge kill, but I'm more inclined to believe that the Torkoal is coming in straight in if I do that. And Liquidation doesn't even tweak it out there. So I'm actually more inclined to go into Frostlass, I think. Because we can always live a hit from this thing, and he might fear like an Ice move for the Paralysis. Might even like get the Terra out of him straight away if we do this. Which would be good, because then the Hisuian Arcanine can't do it. So let's do that. Let's see. Torkoal could still very much come in on this. I think he will do that, actually. I think I'm going to go for some spikes. I don't think he'll stay in here with the Moltres. If he does, we do have the Focus Sash, so it should be good. Let's see. Okay, so he does withdraw, perfect. Doesn't use his Terra straight away. I'm really curious to see what his Terra type is. Bowser, that's the Torkoal, right? Yep, that's Torkoal. Alright, cool. So he gets the Droughts up, obviously. And we are going to go for spikes. Let's see. Torkoal is a pretty... Torkoal should be a special attacker, right? So we should also be able to go Rotom nicely here. Yeah, he doesn't do much to me with Lava Plume or anything like that. The only thing I would kind of for the Solar Beam, but even that we should be able to take. Let's go Rotom here. I'm expecting either a Stealth Rock or maybe a Yawn. But an offensive move could come here as well, so let's see. You are especially defensive. Stealth Rock, okay. That's obviously going to break Frostlass's Sash, but we do have Great Tusk Rapid Spin to rely on. And the only Ghost type that can come in to block it is the Skeledirge, which obviously doesn't appreciate it. So I think here we should actually go for a Rain Dance here, because because we can't. This is going to deny the Torkoal, obviously, in assisting its Rapid Spin. I actually thought he would switch out there. But this obviously denies the Torkoal from assisting its teammates with the Sun, and he's actually going to have to switch back in again now. And now we friend it with the Hydro Pump. So I don't think, because we can actually friend it with the Hydro Pump now, I don't think he'll stay in. So let's just Volt Switch again. Again, no ground types. And he does withdraw, perfect. Who does he go into? Tai? Who's that? The Overquill. Okay, cool. So we should get a free Volt switch off. It's Intimidate as well. It's good to know. There's no Swift Swim. I don't think you'd be Swift Swim in this battle, but you know, it's always good to write down. Overquill has also got Poison Points. It's got 3 good abilities. Now, let's see, does Great Tusk kill? Yeah, Great Tusk kills. I think we should just go Great Tusk here. We should get a KO here. We actually even kill with close combat from this range, because we don't have the Intimidate on us. So I think I will actually do that, expecting the Moltres Galar to come in, because Headlong Rush is pretty free otherwise. I don't think he'll switch his Hisui Lilligant in. Let's just go for the CC. I'm thinking he'll go Moltres Galar, honestly. Or do we... Nah, let's go for CC. I think that should be the play here. Yep. As he does withdraw... Oh, please go Moltres. If we get the KO on the Moltres Galar, that'd be huge. Sweetie, that's the Moltres Galar. Perfect. Let's go. So we go for the close combat here. Bam, Moltres Galar is gone. The Great Tusk. KOs. Moltres. Man, that's awesome. That's one huge threat out of the way. Very, very scared of Moltres, honestly. That thing can run over teams. Awesome stuff. So obviously, because we have the Great Tusk in here, we should be able to deny the Torkoal from coming in, because he doesn't necessarily know we're choiced yet. And the rating is going to stay for a little bit longer, which is cool. So let's see what he wants to do here. I don't think I kill Overquill. Yeah, there's the Overquill. I don't think I kill Overquill after Intimidate, do I? Let's see, Intimidate. I don't know. Okay. So I think he could also have Liquidation or a Toxic. That's definitely not what I want. I don't want my Great Tusk to get hit by either of those. I think Frostlass is actually pretty expendable now that the Moltres is gone. And we have Rocks up as well, so I think we should go Frostlass here, just try and see what this thing is going to do. Yeah, Frost is expendable here. Let's see, because close combat does not kill, and we also have a defense lower. If he has Liquidation, that's going to be ring boosted too. I don't think we can afford to take that risk, and I really don't want to get Toxic either. That's also bad. He might have even figured out we're choice by now. So let's just go Frostlass here. I think Frostlass should be a safe play. If he predicts us and go for a dark move, you know, good for him. But we can still afford to lose Frostlass if that's the case. Let's see. We're going to Elsa the Frostlass. What's he going for? He does have Liquidation. Okay, good call then. Good call. We actually lived that. That's interesting. I forget that Overquill's not actually a water type, so it doesn't even get stabbed on that. Let's go for... Oh, should we try and take this thing out with Destiny Bond? I'm thinking of either going for Spikes or Destiny Bond, because Spikes would be useful as well. But I don't think... I think he stays in here, honestly. I don't think he thinks I can actually threaten him with anything. So I'm actually just going to Destiny Bond, see if he goes for a Dark move. See if we can take him. Okay, he switches out. Okay, good play, good play. And Torkoal comes back in. Yeah, that's honestly a safe play. Well played by Rolder there. Okay, so he gets the sun back up. Obviously the rain's now gone. We go for the Destiny Bond. It's obviously not going to work because it's going to get off the next time I get a move on. So I think we should get a free Spikes on here, obviously. Frostlass, again, we can't afford to switch back in with the Stealth Rocks. Let's just get some Spikes. If he can't Rapid Spin them away either, or at least not yet, because we're a Ghost type. Let's just get that off, and then Frostlass should go down here. Lava Plume, okay, perfect. So Torkoal, KOs, Frostlass. Now, because of that, with Moltres gone, we should actually just be able to go Tusk here and just spam Headlong Rush. This is completely free. Even with the Sun, yeah, even Lilligant dies. Great Tusk literally OHKOs Lilligant with Headlong Rush. That's crazy. After one layer of Spikes, anyway. Dude, Great Tusk does some crazy damage. We should go Great Tusk. This should be a free kill. This is pretty much what I was hoping for. Great Tusk is amazing in this matchup, man. So we get the Protosynthesis, obviously get the attack boost. And yeah, then we should just go for the Headlong Rush here, I think. Should be a completely free KO. See if he sacks the Torkoal off. He does sack the Torkoal, perfect. Boom, that's an easy KO. No Sugar Berry. I think it'll be Heat Rock probably, right? So it's a Great Tusk, KOs, Torkoal. So that means now that the Sun turns are limited. That's amazing. That's great. Let's see, so I'm probably going to go into Hisui Lilligant. Lara. No, that's definitely Hisui Lilligant, right? Yep. Okay, so we got to be careful of Victory Dance, because we do KO here, but not after a Victory Dance. I think I should just go hard Dachsbun. I wonder if his Chlorophyll has... I think it'll be Hustle, but I think we should still be okay going Dachsbun. So let's do that. That's mainly what I brought it for, to be honest. we're gonna withdraw. And I want to see what this thing is doing in terms of damage. So you're gonna take Stealth Rocks here, which is unfortunate. Let's see. This goes for Leaf Blade. How much is it doing? Oh, it's not even a 2-hit KO. Oh, that's not even Hustle then. Is that Chlorophyll? That must be Chlorophyll then. Oh, it is Life Orb though. Okay. That's perfect though, because we can definitely live another one. So this should be a free wish. Because we should be able to... We should definitely be able to 1v1 this thing. So let's just try and get the wish up. I'm expecting the Overquill to come in, but I can honestly just protect and stall out the Sun turns after that. So we should be good. Let's see. Okay, so he does withdraw. I should just be able to stall out more Sun. Who's this? Oh, it's a Skeledirge. Interesting. Let's see. So we get the wish off here. I should just be able to get a free protect here, just to get my health back up for the Lilligant later. And this also stalls out more Sharpness, so let's go for it. Perfect. Will-O-Wisp, that's interesting. Does Well-Baked Body protect me from Will-O-Wisp? I actually don't know if it does. But this is actually still a pretty decent matchup. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here, because I'm immune to Torch Song, so he can't set up on me. I think I'll just go for another Wish, to be honest, just to scout more what he's going to do. I also kind of want to see if I can be immune to Will-O-Wisp with the Well-Baked Body here, to be honest. Okay, so he goes for Hex. Not into the KO, perfect. So yeah, let's go for Protect again, man. I think even if the Overquill comes in, we should be good. It shouldn't be able to do that much to me. We also have one more turn of Sunlight, cool. Okay, let's just go for Protect. Stall out the last turn of Sun. Torkoal is dead, so we can't get it back up anymore. Awesome, and he does stay in as well. Okay, Will-O-Wisp again. Honestly, I'm thinking of going into Rotom now, after the Sun's gone, because we should be able to do some big damage with Hydro Pump, or just get a free Volt Switch off. And we are specially defensive, so we should eat. We should pretty much eat anything it wants to go for. Yeah, let's just Baton Pass into Rotom, man. Let's just do it. Okay, he stays in himself. Obviously, Baton Pass there is more optimal in case he switches, because then we get the initiative. Yeah, we should be good to just go Rotom here. I think, right? Yeah, because I don't want anything else to get burned. That's perfect. Go back into Rotom. Dachsbun and Rotom are doing a great job, man. I'm so happy with these two Pokemon right now. So he goes for Hex. Good play on his part. It doesn't actually do that much. I mean, obviously we are specially defensive. That's definitely also a more defensive Skeledirge then. What do you think it'll be? Physically or physically defensive? I think we should just go for a Hydro Bomb here, honestly. Because his Lilligant probably fears the burn too much. And it hits everything else pretty hard. Obviously it also completely denies the Arcanine. Yeah, I think we go for a Hydro Pump here. Should do some big damage. I don't think it'll KO. It's probably like a 2-hit KO. But this should get some big damage off on something. So let's just go for it. Let's see. Oh, and we do miss. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see, what does he go? Ooh, he's going for Torch Song. So he's setting up on us. Should be careful. So we're at 42 now. I don't think I live another Hex at +1. Even after 11. What are we at? 51. I think we should just go for another Hydro Pump, honestly. Because Rotom is not going to be, like, it's weakened right now, right? I think we should just, like, get as much damage off. So we do land it this time. I don't think we'll get the KO. I did a lot of damage, though. Was that a crit? Not even. Okay, so Hex is probably going to KO us here. Yep. Oh, no, not even. Wow, we actually lived that? Rotom, you legend. Wow, I can't believe we lived that. Alright, so this should be a free Volt Switch KO, then. Rotom is insane, man. Alright, let's go for the Volt Switch. Yep, he stays in. Perfect. So Rotom Wash, KOs, Skeledirge. Yeah, I can't believe we lived that Hex. Mate, Rotom for the win. Those lefties came in clutch as well. I think we go Barraskewda here also to deny the Lilligant and the Arcanine from setting up. I mean, the Arcanine could still Terra, but we do have the speed advantage and everything, unless something's Scarf, which I don't think it will be. So let's just go Barraskewda here. Because we do kill Lilligant after the Spikes damage with Psychic Fangs. And we do big damage to Arcanine as well. Ty, who's that? Oh, is that the Overquill? Yeah, it's the Overquill. Okay. He's gonna take more spikes. Do I kill Overquill? Ah, for the Intimidate, definitely not, right? No, I don't. Well, the rain's gone, so I don't think he can actually touch my Great Tusk. So, do you know what? Let's just go hard Great Tusk. If he poisons me, so be it. I think he's too afraid of the Barraskewda to go for like a passive play. So I think we go just hard Great Tusk here. Let's see. I go for Destiny Bond. Ooh, interesting. So great. So we actually can't get our free KO here, but let's see. I think I will go for the Rapid Spin actually. Just try and get the rocks away, because then we don't have to sack off Rotom. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Catch and kill. Perfect. It's Rocky Helmet as well. I don't know if I saw that earlier, but that's good to know. We get rid of the rocks. Liquidation. Yeah, again, I'm more sort of inclined to believe that this is a more defensive Overquill, so it's not doing too much. I think I can sack off Rotom here, actually. Yeah, because the Skeletor is gone, the Rotom... not the Moltres Galar is gone, sorry. I'm pretty sure I could just sack off Rotom. Because if we sack off Rotom, we can get the choice initiative back on Great Tusks. We can actually click Headlong Rush. Yeah, let's do that. Obviously, being locked into Rapid Spin is not ideal, but let's sack off Rotom here. I think he will have figured out that I'm choice banded by now, but I think that's okay. Let's see. Okay, so he goes for Liquidation again. So Overquill kills Rotom. The Rotom did great, man. Mate, could you imagine actually reading the instructions manual? Right, Great Tusk should be able to get back in, and we should just get another KO here. I could go for the Headlong Rush, but I'm actually more inclined to watch out for a potential Terra attack from Arcanine, because I'm actually thinking that thing's going to be Terra Grass, so I'm also more inclined to just go for the Close Combat. I would also cover the Lilligant coming in, because we don't kill with Protosithis anymore. So let's just do that. Boom. Okay, so Overquill goes down. Perfect. So Great Tusk KOs Overquill. Take some Rocky Helmet chip, obviously. Let's see. So Kylie, who's that? Oh, that's the Hisuian Arcanine, okay. Okay, so this thing... Honestly, I just need to scout for a choice. I think we should just go hard Dachsbun. That's literally what we brought it for. So let's just go hard Dachsbun. I need to check out to see what it actually is, because choice, obviously... I need to watch out for the choice band. You can also go for a Terra here, obviously. So we go Yum Yum, the Dachsbun. As he is going to Terra straight away. Okay, so what Terra? I'm expecting Grass. I think it's going to be Grass. Or maybe, what's it called? Flying. Fairy. Okay, that's good against the Great Tusk as well. Ooh, that actually would have... I'm very glad I switched now, because that would have... Close Combat wouldn't have done as much. Ooh, Flame Charge. Perfect. So we get the well-baked body as well. He's not even going for the Head Smash. I guess Head Smash wouldn't have killed anyway there. Let's see, so we should just go for a Play Rough here. With the defense boost, I don't think this thing can even touch me. Let's just go for it. Yeah, so we go for the Terra Blast. How much is it doing? So he's not even choiced either. It's good to know. Yeah, that's doing nothing, mate. We eat. Dachsbun, you goat. Play Rough. It's good damage. And we just keep on clicking it, I think. It also denied the Lilligant coming in. Does Dachsbun just win here? Ooh, Head Smash. Mate, we eat that as well. Dachsbun, you goat. And with the Rocky Helmet, yep, we get the KO. So all that's left now is the Hisuian Lilligant, which can't Terra, which is amazing. And we've got the +2 defense boost from Well-Baked. Mate, does Dachsbun just win here? Is Dachsbun about to get 2 KOs? That'd be amazing. Might be a dog, but realistically it's just a goat. Let's see, does Play Rough even kill? Yeah, it does. Play Rough kills. Let's just hope we don't miss. We just have to hope and pray we don't miss here. Victory Dance. Come on, Dachsbun, you got this. Let's see. Gets that. Play Rough, and we land, and we get the KO. Perfect. So that is going to be the game. So GG's Roller. That is a 4-0 victory for the L.E.A.F agents, finally. Good stuff. Alright, so that's going to be the battle there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys back in week 7, where we're going to be taking on Arcaniner 52, head coach of the West Texas Arcaniners. Nice one, man. Alright. See you guys next week. Peace.